and we talking about selling things and buying things and working for money.
Working for money.
So, at one point when the men had more of the influence in rapping, we was leading rap. Everybody didn't like them rapping about doing drugs, kicking those. They blame men for high violence and the young dudes passing out. We can all agree, right? So with the women leading the culture, and you got your Sexy Reds, you got your Suki Hunters, you got your Cardi B's out there, and they promoting good pussy and breaking niggas, and you got your city girls. So with Suki Hunter, I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody a little snip.
Okay, Suki.
Damn. Okay. Hey. Okay. Where's she taking them?
So to tell.
We all get the basis of that song, and the title is self-explanatory. She's selling cootie cat. Good question. I put it on my story. I'll let both of y'all take turns asking. Is the coochie for sale?
By so player, I cut a bitch out, Who next, Call my phone, won't get a reply, No text, Work a bitch out like P90X or both necks, yeah. I got so many hoes, we gon' have to do a whole check.
How y'all doing? Welcome to episode 2 of Beauties and the Beast podcast. Of course, I'm Body the Beast. I feel like, you already know every beauty need a beast. Today, I'm accompanied by 2 beautiful ladies. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Go ahead, jump us off.
Hey y'all, it's Lily. Follow me on IG _LIY_.
Mm-hmm.
It's Shay. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Mashada. And yeah.
All right. And we admiring all the beauty, not just the face, and the beautiful conversation they have. Would you mind giving my male artist a 720?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And my lady artist that identifies something else.
Take that. Cause she got that on today.
And fellas, thank me later. I'm giving you a 720 instead of a 360. Y'all do know a 720. We're gonna make 2 full rotations, please. Yeah, just in case we missed it at first glance. Oh my God.
God dang. Stop playing.
Lord have mercy.
Breaking necks. Y'all better follow her.
Miss Parker. All
right. Okay.
Ooh. And she really gave us a 720.
She gave
all
us
right.
Okay.
And
the
girl.
A little bounce with it.
Okay. She done took the girls to the bounce house.
Not the bounce house.
All right. Now Shay.
Now I got on this.
My nickname for you is Miss Onion, and it ain't because she stank. You'll understand why, fellas.
They're not gonna see.
They can see it through the jumpsuit. Trust me.
Can they?
Mm-hmm.
Can they see it?
And she's 6 foot tall. That's an Amazon.
Can y'all see it?
Bump. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but this is Body's. Shout out to him.
This is not mine.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought this was yours.
It's mine because I gave it to you. She was ass naked before the podcast. She needed some clothes.
I did a photo shoot.
If it weren't for YouTube, fellas, you could have signed to the
me and my
Patreon
outfit
link
for
down
photo
low. Nah, we ain't got no Patreon yet.
Coming soon.
All right, so as the cameras was not rolling, I went kind of mini viral for saying I don't eat pussy, and a woman called me sassy, and I really hate that women throw the sassy word on men for anything a man could do that a woman not like, because it's unfortunately I looked up the definition of sassy because I had to go back. I read the comments, and the definition of sassy is not a bad thing to be. It is not a gender. It's not a sexuality. So with that, I still don't eat pussy. Maybe one day, maybe when the right one come around. She still couldn't convince me.
It's not
but
okay. It's childish.
Guess found out I'm not the only one because there's a female version
Don't
of
rush
me.
it.
You don't suck dick, right?
I don't. I'm not gonna suck your dick unless you're like my man, like my boyfriend. Like,
grow up.
I can't do it. I don't like it. Something about head. It's something about it is disgusting to me. Like, it's just like, it's very intimate. It's your private parts. Like me putting my mouth that I eat and I brush my teeth with and everything, putting it on you. I don't know if you wipe. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know who you had sex with for real. Like, no, it's not happening. I'm sorry. And I tell people that. It's not happening.
How do you guys normally react like when you say that?
Shit.
You say, I'm not doing it.
Baby,
So me and her actually be cool together because we would both be
we
not,
be okay.
we
I'm not
be
even
alright.
big on head like that. Like, I'd rather have sex.
And
I
see,
like
that's
sex.
what I was trying to tell people. Like,
like
I
that.
never ran into women who just demanded head to like this Gen Z generation. Because these girls, the younger, the wilder. But like most women, I ain't gonna say most women. Let me not speak for most women. But I've been fortunate that the women I deal with don't put a high check on, like a high. Oh, you got it. That's on my checklist for head. But also, after I do my thing in the bedroom, they don't even be tending to be worried about that anyway. Because I feel like that's just a part of sex. That's not the whole thing of sex. And so, like, to make someone feel like they ain't nothing or you can't fuck with them because of that one thing of sex is crazy.
Head, like, what?
Yeah. Because if I don't give it good, it's the same thing as not giving it anyway.
Now I feel like you childish.
But the dick gonna have to make up for something and my personality. Like, dang, what's the point I got all this personality for if I gotta eat pussy anyway?
I feel like foreplay is essential, right? But at the same time, like, I'm going to tell somebody how I like it. Because I've dealt with people who, like, weren't great pussy eaters. They do it, but they're not great. And I feel like everybody likes something different when it comes to that. Like, all girls don't give head the same, right? So same with eating pussy. Like, you got to kind of tell them how you like it and, like, train somebody how to do it for you.
And
Exactly.
that's with everything. Everyone gonna get better when you learn each other's bodies. But I also feel like foreplay is not just oral sex. That's a part of. That's a part. That's one of the things. But if you know how to really please someone, it's the touch. It's every action. So I done had women get off by how I kiss their neck versus then a nigga eating their pussy. So like it's all in the touch and everything
hit the spot.
in that moment. So like if you open up the box, you know, like I'm telling you, like everybody, oh, what if a girl wants to take your dick? It's cool. She can get me ready in plenty of other ways. It be simple stuff. I done had girls do nothing. I'm ready to go, and then I done had girls had to suck my dick for 10 minutes. So, and wasn't even doing a bad job.
That's too damn long. That's why I don't like it. I feel like it's like a job. Like, ooh, no.
Well, shit, we all work a
My
job.
jobs be hurting. Like, that is not for me.
I'm gonna get back to that. Remember, she said it's like a job.
To me, that's like a job. I don't enjoy it. Like, it's just not enjoyable to me. But like, if you're my man and that's something that you want, I guess. I mean, I'm not even gonna say won't, but whatever.
All right. Since she said job and we talking about selling things and buying things and working for money.
Working for money.
So, you know, at one point when the men had more of the influence in rap and we was leading rap, everybody didn't like them rapping about doing drugs, kicking those. They blame men for high violence and the young dudes passing out. We can all agree, right? So with the women leading the culture, and you got your Sexy Reds, you got your Suki Hunters, you got your Cardi B's out there, and they promoting good pussy and breaking niggas, and you got your city girls. So with Suki Hunter, I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody a little snippet. This song is kind of trending at the moment.
Shout out to Suki.
And it's a big topic going around these days.
Period.
You say, well, yeah. So
Shout
and
out
it's
to
trending.
Suki. We like
So I'm gonna
Suki.
give everybody a little snippet. It's not a bad song actually. And she brought OJ the Juice Man out the trap.
Okay.
I wonder if they can hear it. All right. I'm just gonna play the first.
Okay, Suki.
Damn. Okay. Hey. Okay. Where's she taking them?
Gucci
So-
World as hell.
We all get the basis of that song, and the title is self-explanatory. She's selling cootie cat. Good question. I put it on my story. I'll let both of y'all take turns asking. Is the coochie for sale? Or is it for free? Don't. That's not all rush to answer.
I don't know. I wouldn't say. I'm gonna speak from my perspective. I wouldn't say I literally put it on sale. Like, oh, to fuck with me, you got to give me 3 bands, like right now. Like, no, it don't go like that. But I mean, I was talking to another guy about this, like just on some cool, and he was like, it's kind of for sale because like we gotta take you on dates and we gotta, you don't gotta give us money, but I mean, pay up our nails sometimes, give us a little play money, sometimes give us our hair money, or just.
This is all before getting the pussy. This is things
some
he's
people
saying.
do. I mean, that's on you. Like, I don't force it. Like, if I like you, and I'm gonna fuck with you. But I'm not saying my pussy for sale. Like, oh, you gotta pay me this to do that. Like, no, that's weird.
So it's for free.
No, I'm not gonna say it's for free either, but
I mean, if you had to pick one, what is it? Cause I don't know how it could be both. Oh, it's
don't
sometimes
know. I
it's
mean,
transactional.
I'm not forcing it. Like, I'm not finna say like, give me $3,000. If that's something you want to do, then you do that.
Okay, so he can indirectly pay for it. So you saying so if he take you get your hair done, get your nails, he got a higher chance of getting the coochie.
Yeah, you kind of do, low key. A little bit shit.
What about the guy that got a good personality, but he ain't into all that whining and dining?
What you mean? We not into whining and dining?
Like he ain't the guy that's saying I'm finna pay for your nails.
So what, we finna just sit around and fuck?
I mean, he's a good guy.
Okay, but you want to sit around and do nothing?
No, it's dates that's free. He don't have to pay for your nails and your hair.
What date is free?
Going out and hiking.
Hiking? I don't even like outdoors.
That's a date.
Like that.
So I seen one, right? I'm gonna
That's
let you
a
because you
date.
didn't answer. I want to get your answer, but I seen a lady, and that's why I never just stick to like one race. There was a lady overseas, and she was like,
You're right.
the date. They was like, "What's your ideal date?" She was like, "No more than 120." They was like, "Why?" And she was like, "How good a steak is not going to make me like you. The date is a part of us getting to catch up with each other." Yeah, she's saying a date shouldn't be more than $120 because women got this list of places you shouldn't take them for a first date.
Right.
And I'm kind of offended because some of my favorite places to go is on that list. So I'm like, damn, I'm a low tier ass dude because I won't take her to this list that's made by, I guess it's going by the money that's spent because some of them places like
I don't know who made that list. Did a female make that list or a man?
social media, a lot of women on social media,
'Cause I
which is
seen
like a
that.
large majority.
Yeah.
But do you agree with the list?
Okay. It's not that I do. I'm a picky eater. So, like, it's some things that was on there that I don't eat on a normal. Like, I don't eat Applebee's. I don't like Applebee's. For one, they got roaches. For two, this stinks when you go in there. Like, it's just not my vibe. Like, that's just not it. Now, at one point, did I eat Applebee's? Yeah, when I was younger and I didn't have a clue on what good food is and what a restaurant standard should be.
Hold on.
Like,
She hitting the shit out that hook. I'm like, who boiling water for some noodles?
not some noodles.
Damn. My fault. We back.
I got strong
Oh,
lungs.
Yeah.
I ain't got no baby lungs.
yeah, that throat ain't playing.
Not that. You know.
You didn't get to answer the first question in hand.
Yeah,
I ain't mean to cut you off, but would you say it could come with a price or it's free?
I feel like the kind of guys that I deal with automatically are gonna know, like, okay, this caliber woman, I'm gonna have to do something here. Like, I can't just do nothing with this kind of woman. So off rip, I feel like most of the time they're gonna be putting in some sort of effort beforehand. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like there is some times where, I've been on the first date and like we vibing and everything and I'm gonna fuck you the first date. That's fine.
Did the date kind of make that decision for you? Like
It's the
where he took
vibe.
you and what he
the
spent?
It's the vibe, really. It's the vibe. But somebody gonna, obviously, like you gonna do something. It's not like, oh, come over to the crib, and I'm gonna just pull up and fuck you. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
never
wild.
gonna happen. I'm not a pull up on you type of girl.
Okay. So if you give it to him on the first day and then the second time he like shit, pull up to the crib.
It
Damn.
depends on what we're doing, what the vibe is. Like I had that happen recently, and I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna pull up to the crib. Like,
I think
what do you want to do?
But I'm saying you did this after giving it to him on the first date.
Yeah. Like, what do you want to do?
But now y'all got that close, but now y'all ain't that close to where you pull up to the house to chill. He got to keep leading with that money.
I just felt okay. The excitement died down because I already hit.
Oh,
So
you a nigga.
since the excitement died down, it's like, okay, well, what you want to do? Like, I'm not gonna just pull up on you.
was an
Again,
older
you
guy
got to
you
do
used to fuck with?
something.
no, she said it was the first date.
Wait, what you
So
mean?
She said she already know what it's like. So the
Yeah, I already
excitement of
hit.
wonder, the
Already hit
curiosity.
The first date, the vibe was cool. Everything was cool. We had, a
Dang,
nice
he should have
time,
made you wait
everything.
90 days.
He should have had me. Yeah, but the curiosity is not there anymore, right? So it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, if he told me to pull up to the crib, I'm not just gonna pull up to the crib because I don't have like that anticipation to want to fuck you.
So for him to see you again, what he need to do now?
He gonna have to do something.
Show out.
'Cause
So if the first day
like,
was
I
nice
lost
as fuck,
interest.
he got to match the first date, or he got to go even beyond that. Now that you won't even pull up to the crib and just chill.
Again, he can. It's about the vibe. So you can match the first date. Doesn't matter. It's about the vibe, though.
So every time it got to be a vibe.
I have to vibe with you. I can't just fuck you off rip. You being a good guy. Like that's not gonna happen.
Weird. We grown.
No, I'm saying so after y'all already crossed that line to get back to that place, he got to keep vibing.
Yeah, like what
the
you
dick
think was
wasn't
gonna
enough
do?
for me to
Just
be
keep
fiending for
fucking
you to
just
come over and
'cause?
just fuck you. I'm not fiending for you. You got to do something.
Yeah, like, you turned me on that night. We went out. We had a good time. Yeah, we had sex. Okay, cool. What's next?
That's
What's
like
next?
switching up.
Exactly.
That's
It's not
like
switching
when y'all say the
up.
dudes do whatever they do until
Niggas
they get
do
it,
that
then
all
they
the time,
switch up.
though.
They do.
Niggas
all
do
the
that all
time.
the
We
time,
do,
though.
and I'm not arguing.
Okay,
I'm not
so-
saying against it. So we both victims. Then we both suspects
We
at
are
that point.
all,
We all
I
do.
guess, victims, I guess.
Yeah. So
You a
It's some aggressive
yeah, I'm a
women out
victim
here.
because I done got hit and quit before, and I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
my dick can't be that
Well,
bad.
it's
But
not
now
that
it
my
makes sense.
intention was to quit.
I
It
wasn't
was
coming
just-
with the money.
My intention wasn't to quit. It was just that you got to do something. You got to apply some sort of pressure, or else I'm gonna lose interest. Again, I already hit, so now it
What's
has
next?
to be something. What's next? Like,
Literally. What's next? What are we doing here?
So sex is the ultimate. Like, what's next?
It's not the ultimate goal.
it's not the ultimate.
So then y'all
It's
can
like,
vibe.
Never been the
Again,
ultimate.
I'm gonna lose interest if you're not doing anything. You got to apply some
Yeah.
pressure, right?
So he probably wants you to come see how he live, get more personal, and intimate. Y'all already crossed that. Then he like,
What
come
you
to
mean,
my
see
space.
how you live?
If he say come over to my
and just
crib,
hang out.
it's you in his personal space now.
We can have days like that, but we not finna just be doing
Yeah,
that all
I'm
the
not your
time. I'm not finna
girlfriend,
just
like,
be
this-
laying up. We finna go
Yeah.
somewhere. We finna do something. I like to be out. I like to be active. I'm
Oh, you
not
like to be outside.
I don't. It's not even just
Bitch, we
outside. I'm not like
outdoors.
a yeah, like
Just
it's, Yeah,
outdoors,
like I just
like-
like. to
Okay,
be
so hiking.
active. No, I'm
Not
not.
hiking.
Not like that. Like
Outdoors, now we
doing
can't hike.
something.
we can
like
go to an art gallery. We
art
can go do
gallery, a cooking
anything.
class. We can go golfing, like a little.
Dang, what
mini
happened to
golf.
like
It's a
long
vibe.
walks around the park and staring
I mean,
at the?
that's cool, but like that's me and you already together. Like, okay, baby, let's go work out.
Right.
Cool. That ain't no date, but yeah, we hanging out because we fuck with each other like that.
Oh, because I had a girl try to tell me like, oh, you be having all these chains and these jewelries, and you took me here, and I'm like, I like coming
Where did
here.
you
I
take
thought you wanted
her?
to get to know me.
Where did you
Took her
take
bowling.
it?
Oh, okay,
I
that's
like
cool.
bowling.
Yeah,
That's
we could
cool.
go
They
bowling.
said
Where
that's
she
like a
wanted to
no.
go?
That's on the list of don't take a girl. If I actually like bowling, and it's like it's therapeutic for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think about whatever I'm going through.
Well, I guess it
it's
just
like if I take
depends
you,
on the
if I say invite you, like, hey, come to one of my basketball games. To me, it's like you come to see me do something I love in my art, and we doing it. Like you get to witness it, and I get to talk to you, shoot for you, we brag and stuff. Like that's like moments like women don't like no more.
My thing with the list is it tried to put all women in the same category. We not all like that.
Just most. You don't
No.
agree?
I just feel like women are starting to have that type of mindset. Like, you got to spend this certain amount of money. You got to take me here because of Instagram, social media. They trying to prove to people like they talk to these type of high caliber men, and these high caliber men are doing all of this for them. In reality, like, that's not really what's going on.
But you know, I just asked you about the coochie being for sale. And you was like, shit, nigga gonna do these nails and get this hair done.
No, I'm not saying he has to, but if that's what he wants to do, then that's cool.
Oh, so
I'm
if a
not
guy
gonna
don't want to
ask-
do that, he has a chance to as
I'm
well.
not asking you for nothing. You genuinely want to do it, you do it. And then, like she said, men, when they approach me, they feel like I do have to come with something. Cool. That is true. Because I'm just not finna like, I mean, it's cool, but like laying up and having sex and just, what are we doing? Like, that's childish. We are not in high school.
I could use
We
my
are-
rose.
Like,
Like-
we are grown.
I think you start making
I
toys.
can lay
I'ma
up
to
with
the bin.
myself. I'm cool. I love being with myself.
That rose done put me out of commission.
I got
That
a
rose
toy
is
for
powerful.
you. I got a toy for men. Like it's
What, a pocket pussy?
amazing.
Ooh,
It's not
you
like
want
that though. It's like a rose for men. It's like a
got that?
cyclone on your dick. It's
What do you
crazy.
do?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the number one
It
toy in
opens up or
America.
something?
That's not it.
And
I'm
like
gonna
sucks it or something?
It like does thrusting and like.
I don't know.
and,
Like, I mean, what
spins
else with the
around
rose?
and, like,
Rose
I mean, yeah. All I need is Jergens. And this motherfucker be able to do this. As long as my nerves work, I don't need no toy.
oh, gee.
Shout out to Jergens.
Got you through a lot.
If you need any product placement, come on over to the podcast.
Put you on the
but nah, anyway. But yeah. So y'all saying it's like it just depends on the guy, how the guy leads. If you gonna lay him
It's always on you.
pay his way
guys.
into the pants.
It's always on you. If you cool and just got a good vibe to yourself, good personality, you confident, shit. That turns a girl.
They get
a
that
girl
pussy
on
throttling.
Right then and there.
That'll give interest. That would
yeah,
spark
like
the
that'll be like
interest.
okay.
What about like
that
goofy
turns
dudes?
you
Because
on.
I was like, you know how he be like the quick,
Goofy
yeah. Because I had to learn how to crack
Goofy got
jokes.
levels.
Well, like he really funny,
I
crack
love a
jokes.
funny guy. He can
I
laugh
love-
his
I
way into
do
my
too.
panties. Like,
For real?
I love
a
funny
Knock,
guy.
knock.
No, not that. Now you pull a knock knock joke out, I'm be like, is he okay?
Yeah, interesting. I can laugh away into the pennies. Shit.
Not.
Oh,
no,
okay.
Not that.
All right. Working on new jokes as we speak.
Okay.
Nah, but All right. So, do y'all think that the women are like leading that with them leading rap and promoting, getting money for that pussy and having good coochie and fighting on baddies? I ain't gonna lie. Like, and fellas, if you keep it real, if you chilling with a chick, I know you done watch baddies,
We like
and I know you done heard Get It Sexy. So they really dominating it. So it's like it's out there. You can't really avoid it. So it's like, how do you feel like? How you think the future looking for us?
I mean, what's the problem? That's what I be trying to understand. Like, men have been doing it for years. And now all of a sudden women are out speaking how we all be thinking. Like, the reason why I feel like we can relate to the music is we've all been in situations that are equivalent to what they're saying in the music. It ain't got to be every single thing, but we didn't hit something that they done said. So that's why we be like, girl, yes. Like, turn that up. Because she's talking about what we didn't experience.
So that's probably explaining why the marriage rate is so high.
The what?
Why the
The-
marriage rate is
I
so
mean,
high,
I'm
the
sorry.
divorce rate is-
I'm sorry. The divorce rate is so high.
Actually, it's lower than it's ever been.
Yeah, I seen
There's a
that.
new study that
Yes,
came out. I think it
I
was
seen
last
that.
week. Just got published. It's
I mean, it's probably lower than it's ever been because it's so high. I bet you, guarantee it's still
No,
over
it's because
50%, right?
People can't afford to be
Facts.
apart.
And that's
Yeah.
what I
They're
read.
together. We can't.
Well, we
Yes.
can't go by that.
Financial.
Yeah, so you can't go by
Yeah.
staying together because of the sake of the kids or staying together because we can't afford it. That's still
Marriage
they
has
separated.
changed.
It's still over 50%. I think I just looked this up. It's still
No,
over
I-
50% of
I
U.S.
don't remember
marriages
what
end
I
in
read,
divorce.
But same thing she read, the same thing. It was because people cannot afford to be divorced.
Yeah, but
So they're staying
it's still at a high rate. It's still, if we get married and we saying we in love and this is supposed to be, we doing it from our religion and everything, why is it even close to 50% or over?
For divorce rate,
Yeah.
I mean, are we?
How are people falling out of love? Or are they just
People
feel like-
change.
really be going to their real self and saying, I want to try other things?
I
and
know
stuff?
most marriages fail in the first 5 years.
Why you think so?
I think because people haven't got a chance to
Get
know
to
each
know.
other enough. I feel like you never really know someone, and I think after 5 years, it's like kind of that milestone. Some people will meet, fall in love, all that, and then they'll kind of move quick and whatever. But then they get engaged and they haven't even lived together yet, and then they get married and then they live together, and then you really start to know a person after that when you start living together and then getting into finances and getting into religion and dealing with families, and like you never really ask the questions that you were supposed to ask well before time.
And then the high rate of OnlyFans. Start seeing it's more out there. I looked at some
Is it?
and never quote me, but I definitely seen this. I seen it said that 80% of the divorces are initiated by the women. So I'm sitting here with two women. Why y'all think women are going out for divorce?
Tired.
I know you're saying like never knowing somebody, but
Tired.
what you think the real reason is?
Tired.
Tired of what?
Tired. Just tired. And you know what? I can understand it. Honestly, people just be tired. After a while, like, I think men, and a lot of men, y'all get comfortable. And then it's like, you're kind of sitting in this complacent area in your relationship. It's like, what are we finna do? Like, okay, now we got kids. Now we in a routine. That a lot of people that's married not even really having sex like that no more. Like it's just too like.
And you think it's because of the men?
The men have gotten comfortable.
No, it's not on the women at all. Women don't get comfortable. Women don't stop taking
I
care of
think our
they
problem
shape that we
is
met them at.
we may
Blame
not
the kids.
voice it enough that you guys have gotten very comfortable. And now that we haven't voiced it enough, now we just tired.
I
That's
think the
what's going
women
on.
get comfortable.
We get comfortable with what?
I feel like once you have, I got the ring on my finger, I'm the wife, and you taking
Absolutely
care of the
not.
kids, and now you feel like, I guess you feel needed. That's your place. You get comfortable. I seen a lot of women that I seen once they get married, I follow them, and I watch them get married, and I watch that body that they was making sure to attract the man with. I watch that kind of slip up. I watch that hair and nails that the man got to keep on and all that. I watch that slip up. That seems like you getting a little complacent to me.
People do lose themselves.
Yeah, the man don't stop making money.
I mean,
That's
I
what
don't
attracting
know.
the women these days, right? Because every woman want the man to pay the bills and be the provider.
I
So I can see if the man get complacent and say, "Man, I ain't going to work today." That sounds like he got complacent, but he's still going to go get his money.
You
You
better
get what I'm
do
saying?
that.
He's still doing that. So I feel like the women don't stick to the things that made them attractive.
I see a lot of couples though who have been married and who are still married and their wives look amazing. And I really appreciate when a man
They
is
still
able to
married.
like keep up his wife. You know, he wants to make sure her hair is done, her nails are done, whatever enhancements she wants to do. He's like, go for it. Like, I love to see that.
Me
I love
too.
to see that, and I feel like it just makes you feel better about yourself. You feel good about yourself. You look good. You know, you can be in a better mental space, and it kind of spices up. I think it kind of spices up the marriage.
It's the man's job to keep the woman hair and
No,
nails
but
up.
a lot of men want to make sure that their wives are a reflection of them.
So I gotta make sure
So
my
they're-
haircut and make sure your wig sold in.
Yeah, if you
It's-
take care of
as
yourself, you want
always.
your wife to look
And
good
it's-
too.
It goes back to like the Bible. Men is
Self-care is
here
good
to
care.
lead. To, you know, like my man. is
Yeah, I don't
making
run a
sure-
beauty shop.
You don't have to, but you know, I always keep my hair done. You know, I always keep
Yeah,
my
that's
nails
self-care.
done. Like, oh yes, it is, and a woman is gonna self care herself regardless. I
A-
mean, some
a
women
real
just
woman
don't-
shouldn't wait
some
on
women
the man
don't.
anyway,
We're not
right?
waiting on it, but it is nice for my man to say, "Hey, baby, go get you a massage today.
Oh yeah,
Here,
that's
baby,
cool.
here, go get your nails done."
But
today."
there are
Just
some insecure.
'cause.
So
there
when
are
do
some
what
insecure
do
men,
the
though.
woman
We
do
do
nice
that
for the
too.
man? And please don't say cook a meal.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
All right. So what is something that we men can look forward to feel appreciated for coming in, work all day, and paying all the bills and stuff? What's something
I
the
mean,
woman
what
can
you
do?
like? You want to come home and we do something erotic sexually, or you want to get your hair
Let's
cut?
take the
What
sex
you
out the
want? Okay,
equation.
what you want your hair cut? What
'Cause,
you want?
you
You want
know,
some shoes?
we gotta
You want
look
some
beyond the pussy,
clothes?
right?
What you want? Women are to me. I feel like women, when we really like somebody, we bigger tricks. That's what I feel like.
I can agree
Cap.
with that.
I feel like when women really
start
like
spending
somebody,
money on you?
I'm not gonna
Cap.
lie.
That's
When we
cap.
really like you, we will
Yeah.
spend money. I kid you not.
You can't
Yeah.
even.
But
Hey,
it's a Virgo thing.
I s-
hey, bring this
It's
camera
a
here.
Virgo
Bring this
thing.
camera
It
here.
might be
We
a
gotta do a
Virgo
poll.
thing.
Because we
And
are-
women be honest.
Bro,
Do
that's
y'all
the
really
truth.
feel
That's the
if the
truth.
love is matched at the same level, who's the biggest
swear.
trick? The
Oh
man
my
or the
God.
woman?
It's a woman.
And you can't even prove that.
I
Okay,
swear
what
it's a
a woman? What you seen done, or what do you know that woman doing that's the biggest trick?
Okay.
Because I can show you
mean,
right now. I can tell you the biggest trick
This
is
is
man's.
not-
That's undeniable.
No.
Take
this
the
is kind
tricks
of
out.
old, but okay, let's take, what's her name? Ari Fletcher. She bought Moneybag Yo land. This girl went and got this man a whole thing of land for his own business.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever he want to put
We gonna
on there.
believe social media. So they say she bought land, and what he bought her?
Social media. He didn't got
Rolls
her cars.
Royces.
He done got her
chain,
materialistic
way
things,
more than that
but
land. Who the biggest trick?
More
That Rolls Royce costs more than that land she
land.
bought him.
You
It's
can
not- it's
sell
not about being a
land.
You talking
bigger
about the
trick.
value that I'm talking about
It's
what
not
she
about being
spent.
a bigger trick, though. It's not about being bigger. It's
that
just
too.
about still doing
She
it.
said women are bigger tricks when they really like the
more.
man. That's the only thing I'm defending. I didn't say women don't spend
trick-
money on
I
their man.
said
She
we
said
trick
women are the
more.
bigger tricks.
I said we
or
trick
tr-
more.
I
trick
think she
more.
mean we trick more than what we would
That's
do
a
if
bad
we
example.
really love you. Like, I
But
just think
no,
there's
that
some-
is a
we should
good
word it
example because at the end of the day, land is to have property. That's a great investment.
Yeah.
That's an investment in itself.
Mm-hmm.
A car, that once you buy that car off that lot, the value of it already goes down. That
He
car
also
is
invested
never
his
gonna-
brand into her too.
His what?
His
into her.
brand, his business, him,
his
Moneybag
brand?
Yo. He and attached that to her.
What's his brand? She was already popping.
Okay, who
She
who you
was.
think was at the biggest level in their career? Since she was popping, he was popping. Who's
But
popping most?
Moneybag Yo was underground really before he even kind of like, not even underground. He wasn't mainstream for real yet. Like he wasn't really hitting that yet. When they got together with the social media, with all the push, then they both kind
I'm
of,
almost guaranteeing you he was getting way more for an appearance and making way more money
Okay.
when they met.
'Cause he's
But
an
I'm not
artist.
sure, and
She's
it's their
a
business, so I don't even want
influencer.
to speak on them. But I do
he's
feel
an artist. She's an influencer.
because when you
the
do this
money
with women,
is gonna be different.
y'all gonna always take away from the man. But I almost it was great for both of them to connect and how they moving it and they pushing as a business. So I'm not gonna knock them. They're very good, but I'm almost certain
You almost heard.
with his status,
Mm-hmm.
he could have built up another Instagram model the same way.
He could.
But her being her definitely helped her be her. But I don't see she could take another rapper and do the same way. Because honestly,
She didn't.
she was with G Herbo.
That's not how they
so she didn't come
that's
in
not how that
off her
relationship
own.
works, though.
No. Listen what I'm saying. Because you want to take away his
wasn't
impact on
Megan
her.
being with
She was
Moneybag
built
supposed to
off
help
of G
Megan?
Herbo
It
anyway.
was supposed to help him.
I thought it was supposed to help Megan.
It was supposed
Megan
to
being
help
with
him.
Moneybag.
No.
I thought it was
If
supposed
I
to
had to be
bigger than
real
him.
with myself,
Or
I would
was
say
it
that
the
would
other
help
way?
him. She was bigger at the
Okay.
point.
She
So
was
it's the other way.
bigger.
Okay.
Megan
Actually,
was
if you want to be
helping him.
real, I'll be honest. I can't really speak on this too much. I know people, but I do feel this, in my opinion, that he was losing a little traction and she was having momentum.
Yeah.
And they did that, and it
Meg.
could have been a business thing. This is
yeah,
how
it
I
was
feel. I don't know
definitely
how true. And then it helped them get back on.
Yeah.
It
And
did.
it did what it did.
They did their song. He got mainstream.
Right.
But that's a
At
business
that
move.
same time,
Right.
They weren't
she
together
was
for years.
popping
They weren't
because-
showing black love like these two are examples of. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
that-
you never know the side. We can't get on the
I'm not
business.
trying to say either or help. It did more. Put this person
Liquor
on and put
kicking
that
in.
person on. What I'm saying is, what am I saying, guys?
Exactly. The liquor kicking in.
No, okay. For
This
real.
is women. They just
No.
gonna defend any point. She
No,
don't even know what
because
she
I had a
defending. She's just
point,
defending
like-
it.
No, I
but
had
look,
a point.
moving
Ooh,
forward.
I had
So
a point. It's gonna
let's
go
say
back.
like, you made me lose my
Look,
example
you
because you was
made me
defending
lose
nothing.
my point, and I gotta get it because I'm right.
I'll
on
give you
the money.
5 seconds. Get your point.
Let me think. Don't do that because now I'm switching first.
So I was talking to this girl because women just like to take the place of a man, and like I say, it's being a good leader. Like I'm not saying that women didn't do what they had to do or they didn't have a platform, but when you with the right man, it's like I tell somebody, like Beyonce was always Beyonce, but a Jay-Z compliments of
No,
Beyonce.
Jay-Z
Right.
definitely bossed
But
Beyonce up.
no, I ain't gonna say that. She was a boss. But I'm saying
She was
it takes a
big.
Jay-Z
She
to
put
keep
her-
a Beyonce going up. Because she's
Agreed.
steady going up. She went from
Exactly.
promoting
And
her
that's how
music
it
to
should
can drop
be.
when she wants. Please let me have the mic. She went from promoting her music to dropping when she want. But I'm saying that to say, because you're gonna make me forget again. But I'm saying that to say, I said, hey, this girl was like Krishan. She tried to put her on the same level as Beyonce. I'm like, chill out, you tripping, right? Because she's a fan of Krishan. I ain't gonna talk about this girl. I'm gonna bring her on the podcast. Y'all gonna hear it. But then I'm like, hey, Krishan doing her thing, and she
Krishan
is who
Rock?
she is. I said, man, she should thank Blueface. She said, what? She made Blueface. I said, how?
No.
You don't know Krishan without Blueface platform. He
Right.
put her in that house.
He helped her.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is women, I'm not gonna say women, let me say that woman, she's a woman, so into the fact of giving a man his props or saying a man leading that she couldn't give Blueface his props. He did it for his baby mama and, well, she's his baby mama too now, and his girlfriend. He put both of them on. He showed you that with a man that knows something and give a woman a platform, he made them both relevant. We didn't know, we only knew Blueface. Now we know Krishan and I'm a badass bitch that face like a
Dating.
Barbie. Yeah. And he ran the course. You saw him in the studio coaching her. He gave Krishan the platform. She walked around. So I think everybody thinking she crazy, but that man, she really paying him his homage.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I don't think she really crazy. I think why she crazy because what they put in the social media, how he looking. And so as far as the relationship, but as far as the business part of it, like he really helped her make her
respects him.
a name for herself, and she wanted to be where she at because she's enjoying every moment of it. From outside looking in, I don't know these people personally, like, but like this girl was just so proud. Women be so hard to just give a man they props, and I'm telling you, like a man build women way more than women build men. And that's facts in my opinion. But if you can give me 3 examples of a woman building a man up above where he started when he met him, and it's 100% you can see it was the woman, please give me a chance. I seen Oprah do it. We don't know none of her boyfriends without Oprah being involved.
Gail.
But show me another woman.
I don't know Oprah.
Gail,
being
her
with
boyfriend.
nobody. I ain't know. Yeah, I don't know
Let's
Oprah
be
being with
real.
nobody.
I think it was like Oprah
mean, I
and
can't name
Sigmund
nothing
or
off
Stedman.
Stedman.
Ain't, never, ain't
I
been
don't
around.
know.
You see
Yeah.
Gail.
Like Mariah Carey.
But
She was bigger than Nick Cannon.
she was. But I
She
ain't
gave
gonna
him
say
a
she
chance.
just built him up.
I mean, yeah, he was doing his thing. She didn't really
Yeah,
put it
she
into
did build
him.
him up.
She
Nick
didn't-
Cannon had a name for himself.
yeah.
So I mean,
But she could have if she probably wanted to. I think she was a bigger
I'm not-
star in
but
that sense.
We looking at celebrities. Like there are women that are like behind the scenes that do that.
Would you build your man up?
Yeah, of course.
So
Why not?
instead of that man who can't buy your hair and nails,
Oh wait, you
and
talking about build a man like
Yeah, 'cause I'm
starting
saying
from
we-
the bottom?
because Blueface built Krishan up. He built his baby mama up.
Yeah, nah, I'm not
He took
doing
his
that.
platform, he moved up, and then he built them up.
I'm not.
He
doing
saw
that.
something though. She was marketable.
Yeah.
So it's something if you're with the man and he has a plan and you can see the plan and you can see the business
invest
plan or
into
whatever
him?
it is. Yeah, you know that's gonna work and he's driven. Yeah, why not?
Plan.
not?
The key word is plan.
It's almost
But
contradictory.
you gotta have it.
Because she said every man that meet her knows he got to come with a way, but she's also saying she's willing to pour
That's,
into a man.
you asked me
said what?
if the pussy was free.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
that's back
was
when the
that
pussy
discussion.
So the man you investing into ain't getting no pussy. He's just getting you.
That's not what I just said.
We no.
I'm asking.
Not the
When
liquor
it comes
kicking
to
in.
having sex, it's all based upon if you like that person or not. If you want to do that, that's your choice. If you want to do it, do it. If you
It's
don't wanna
always
do
your
it, don't
choice.
do it.
We
Exactly.
do not condone rape over here.
But when it comes to
We don't.
relationships and like longevity and building your partner up like that,
Yeah.
absolutely. If a man has a plan and he knows what he wants to do, he's driven, why not? Why not? If you see longevity in that, why not? And even on the back end, make sure that you get all the paperwork signed that you need to, so that if anything goes south, you still gonna get your investment back. You're gonna get your return on whatever that's supposed to be. You got to make sure that you cover
So you
your
cool
bases.
with 100 or 50-50 type relationship? Not a man taking care of everything.
I feel like in a relationship, both parties have to be 100. really, in a successful relationship, a successful marriage, for that to work, you have to be 100. You have to completely pour into one another. This is my philosophy. I've had this philosophy for a long time. You have to be able to pour into another person 100%. You can't be selfish. A marriage is not about you. It's about the other person. And that other person has to look at it the same way. It's not about me. It's about this person. And if you're able to level like that and come together like that, then you should be able to last a lifetime.
Yeah. See, I think I'd be a little twisted because like when I think marriage, I think it's about us. I'm never thinking one way for you and ever one way for me. I'm thinking what helps us at all times. That's why I feel like it's 100. So I feel like, you know, I hear women a lot. I want to ask y'all, would you date a man that make the same amount as you? Or he has to make more?
I personally want a man that makes more money than me. I do.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's a mindset thing. I just feel like I want to feel more so like, I don't know, in a sense, taken care of, or just like don't have to worry. Like, I mean, I'm still have a boss mentality. I'm going to get what I need to get done. I'm going to have my own business, do, you know, things like that. But nah, I do want my man to make more money. I'm not going to lie.
And you still got your boss mentality?
Yeah, I'm still be having my own things going on, but, you know, I just look at it like a man is supposed to lead. He's supposed to be the head. So I'm just, you here, I'm here, we
So
here.
if he's leading and you submissive and that's the way he wants his household ran, with both of y'all putting in financially,
That's fine.
you should be 100% okay with it then. So what you want
like she
wouldn't
said,
matter, right?
in a marriage, both people should be putting in the same exact amount of work. If my man is down, when you say uplift, and in a marriage, that's how it's going to be. There's going to be points where you up, he down, you're down, he's up. So you got to be there. That's what y'all vowed to. So yes.
So then why he got to make more if you put in to him?
I just want him to make more. That's just mentally where I want
Stability.
it to be.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know, like, yeah,
You know, we live in a time when women making more.
That just makes me feel, especially if you have kids in it, like, you know, like, I just feel like, I don't know. That's just how I feel like it should be. I don't
How
really
you feel?
have a
I definitely want him to be able to make more than me, or, you know, be doing more. I'm already at a point in my life where I feel like I've worked hard to be where I'm at. Like, I'm in my career. I own my house. I drive a nice car. My credit is 800. Like, I feel
This
like
is like true to this day?
Completely facts.
Fellas, y'all better tap in.
Completely facts. And that's why I'm so picky. Like, if you ask, you know, who somebody see me when in Dallas, people really can't name anybody because I'm so private and I really don't be dating anybody. But it's because I'm so picky like that. I want somebody who can be as equally yoked as me or better than. I prefer better than, though, because
feel better to follow somebody that can
I
show
want to
you.
feel like you bring something to the table more than what I can do. And, you know, that's just a preference for me. Like,
Okay.
you know?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
So, I mean, maybe your credit's not 800. Maybe
Yeah, I'm about to say it's gonna be hard to beat you on the
maybe
credit.
it's a 720. But, you know, like, I want you to still be like secure and stable and make sure that you have stuff. Maybe you don't own a home. Maybe you have an apartment, but maybe you have a savings where you're getting ready to do a down payment, or you're, you know, wanting to build your home or something like that. So, you know, kind of in that sense. But if you make more money than me, cool, you know.
And
But I still want you to be equally
That's why I
yoked.
like relationships. I mean, I see something. Marriages are not fair to men because it's like, we'll take a woman. Like, I can have an 800 credit score and I'm having no problem taking a woman with a 500 because I'm willing to build her up to an 800.
Right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And we like
Versus her
that.
have to come in. I can make 100K. And I'm cool. The woman making 60K because I'm gonna try to get her making
Exactly.
100K.
That's where the
versus the woman
man-
wants me to make the money so she can know that she's safe, and I want us to make the money so I can know that we safe.
Yeah.
That's
but
good.
then you saying if I am a millionaire, and I seen somebody like he said he has both of his parents, and your upbringing matters too. So I wasn't in a 2-parent household, and I ain't seen my mama have a successful marriage. So I'm not finna come around here and say, oh, I've been around this and I seen it. I watch TV like everybody else, and I have friends that have had it. And I'm not saying any household is better either, but I feel like for me, I would want my kids to have both parents because I feel like both parents are needed, and we work it out. And I would want a woman that we can agree on things in marriage and hit the casket together. Nobody wants to be 70 and alone. Drake, it's kind of harder in this world. But this guy was saying, so like as a man, right? I ain't never seen like where, say I'm in the NBA, I'm making this money, and then I court you, and now you in this life, you live in my lifestyle. And now we don't work out, but I'm obligated to still provide you the life that I created for you.
Do you all have kids?
Huh? No, alimony don't even come with kids if we married.
Oh, you're married.
Yeah, that's child support.
I didn't catch
But
that.
alimony is basically most men is paying alimony. I really rarely hear women paying alimony.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is. Do your numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's mostly men. And it's like
it's been some women now.
it's still probably mostly
Lately
men.
It's been some men.
It's probably
Mostly
still
it
most
is men,
men.
but lately it has been.
So then when you saying we divorced, we go our separate ways, but you still obligated to my lifestyle, my money, because I went and provided that for you. But then you come and you saying once we divorce, I'm not still entitled to that pussy or your time, but you're still entitled to my money and my lifestyle. That's where it's not fair, because it's like I'm trying
Should
to
be dating other people.
Well,
Like,
yeah. So we're dating other
entitled to
people. So
this.
why you still have access to my lifestyle and my money? Why am I still obligated to treat you when I have a new woman now that I have to provide for, who's with me because she wants to provide, and I still got to provide for another woman because I changed her life. She didn't change mine. So now that we're not together and she's not in my life, she still has a piece of my life, but I don't get a piece of her or her life unless I give her a kid, and then that's a piece of life we have together.
See,
And even then, I have to pay for that kid.
On that is, see, I'm not that type. I'm just not that type. But that's a conversation you're supposed to have in the beginning before y'all even get to the marriage part.
So you
Because
assign a prenup?
if you guys, yes, because there's prenups that can work for both parties. That's something that you two come up to agreement on and that you both sign. So if you both can come in agreement to something and y'all sign it, why not? Like, I'm not looking to take nobody money. Like, the only way I feel like it would get to that point is if you done did something that was just out this world. Like, you just done did something that just was out this world. But I'm not just coming for you for your money. No, I'm not on that.
I mean, I ain't saying you coming from. I'm just saying, even if you was genuine and we was genuine and we don't work out, you're still legally can have my money and I can't do that. That's why I'm saying it's not fair. I'm not saying that you personally want it. It's just the set up for a woman to win. Marriage is set up
That conversation needs to be had.
Divorces are actually set up for the woman to win. Just like if you come in, right, I seen something, the woman is explaining why even child support is not even fair, because it's saying the man, women come in, he's supposed to be the sole provider. He needs to be making more money. Well, guess what? He has to now work. And then now the women say, well, shoot, he need to do that because I'm taking care of the kids and then that. Well, now that's giving you more rights to the kids. But now I feel like, that's why I feel like 100, because we both need to take time with the kids. They got parents. But now child support, hold on before you cut me off. Child support is saying that the woman gets the rights to the kids because she spends more time with them. But it's through the basis that our relationship is set up that I got to be at work and providing anyway. So I don't even have the access to have the time with them.
My whole thing with this is, why do we keep putting numbers on it? 100, 50, 50, 60, 60, whatever. Like, I swear, Michelle Obama talked about this. And just like what I said earlier, it is going to be times when he's down, you're up, you're down, he's up. Somebody might be 60 one time. Somebody might be 100. Somebody might be, like, it does not matter about numbers. At the end of the day, if you guys agree to be married, that is a partnership. That is two people coming together to do something. Why are we talking about that?
Well, when you get divorced.
Like, why? Even when you get, and that's why I said that conversation is cool in the beginning. Now, some women do get a little vindictive or feel, play with, and they try to come after you. And I feel like that's where we do see a lot of, okay, well, I want this and I want that. And there's some women who just genuinely don't work at all, and just, they came into this relationship not having nothing. So they like, baby, y'all can't give up this lifestyle. A lot of times when you see these divorces and they have this stuff on social media, the argument is, you gave me this lifestyle, I have to keep up with it. Do I think it's right? Not really, because it's like, that's lazy to me. I don't like women that don't have push and ambition to go out there and get their own. I don't even want to feel dependent on a man. Like, you got to provide for me to be up. Like, no.
So that's what I'm saying. So you agree with the 50-50 type of module?
I don't agree with no number. What I agree is if we're going to come together as a union, we both can put in the work that we need to make this work.
Okay, so she agree with me. We like-minded. You do too.
Now we like-minded.
You like, nah, the man need to be providing.
Well, when it comes to like the alimony thing, right? Okay. I think it was Shawnee O'Neal that was getting like $7 million a month or something, some crazy figure. And when she got married to that pastor, it goes away. Once you get married, alimony is done.
That's done.
And so I was like, she tripping.
Yeah, she is because
I
it's
said, that was
Shaq.
what
But
he
they got a lot of kids,
You
so
gonna
I
be-
can understand it.
You gonna
But
be my little
she
stepman
wanted
forever.
love. Eventually, you know, she chose love.
But she chose love, right?
Which means she
okay.
never was with
Okay.
Shaq for the money, but she was cool with him. And Shaq,
But Shawnee had her own.
But
She had
he
her
sho-
own, and their kids was grown.
You
Right?
said she had her own.
It wasn't Shaq's
Shawnee.
money though, but you know, it wasn't her money wasn't equivalent to Shaq, but
Yeah, but
She-
she
she
still
was-
had
Her money
own.
wasn't
She was
from
fine.
Shaq.
No, you know, Shawnee has her own with the production stuff.
That wasn't funded through Shaq.
I don't really know
I
the
don't know who
details of
funded
that. I
it, but
just
again,
know.
the money she makes from it, that's her.
I mean, moving
That's Shawnee.
forward, but
right.
I mean, yo, you
So
give
she
me a
didn't
$10 million
need
jump
that
start, I
money.
shouldn't fail either.
She didn't need that money every month, so she was
At that
able
point.
to. Yeah, so
That's
she
why
was
she
able to-
remarried.
Right, exactly.
Because Shaq did enough
So-
from the beginning, and she still got the kids. She's still
well,
getting paid.
okay, so
but she was
so,
saying cut that money off. It's crazy.
Well, no,
Keeping that
because
money
you know
all
why
the
she
while.
probably did it. If y'all watch Shaq said he still take care of them still because
he do.
he felt wrong
Yeah.
about what they
Yeah,
did, so he
what
still
he
take
did,
care of
yeah.
them.
Now-
And go ahead.
Now, a lot of men, I feel like, especially these athletes, okay, if you're married, I feel like you should be pouring into something for your wife, whether that's some sort of business, a nonprofit, whatever it is. That way, her and if there's kids involved, whatever, will be set up. They're gonna make sure that they have something coming in, you
Build the
know,
woman up.
and it doesn't have to be laborious. It can be just some sort of passive income that you've done via investment for her, right? So that way, if there's anything that happens, okay, she still has something. Because
And
a lot of
that's-
the time when it comes to a lot of the time when it comes to alimony is because this woman has been with you for X amount of time, wasn't working, you were doing this, she has these kids, whatever that is. Also, when it comes to working for a lot of women, like say a girl, a woman had got her degree and she was doing psychology or something, okay. Or say she was an engineer for something. If y'all got divorced and she goes back to the workforce and she's been out of that job or whatever for 7+ years, why is that employer going to hire her?
Facts.
Why wouldn't they hire somebody who just came out of college, who's fresh with all that? Ageism is real, and that gets really hard for women to return to the workforce.
But why is that my problem?
Well, you've been taking care of her, not having her work for X amount of time.
I mean, but she's going back to how I met her,
She was working when you met her.
and she's going back to working.
Okay, again, ageism is real. When it comes to getting employed, why would an employer hire you when you have not been in this field for 7+ years or whatever? Why wouldn't they hire
Then why
a
do
younger
women brag
person
about
who's
degrees
fresh?
and all this boss mentality if it don't matter once we
Which
be
is
done?
why you should pour into your woman while you're in that relationship for something that will set
Again,
her
one
up and the
sided.
kids up.
Because if I said here as a man and said women should pour into a man,
Again, if okay, or you can just have her in this life and not working. Which would you prefer? To have her in this life and just let
but
her
if I
spend her
say here
money,
as a
or would
man
you
and
prefer
said,
to set your woman
if
up
I
and
said right here,
wanna see
this is
her
why I
win?
want my woman to come with money. So that way, if we are done, you have money, you have whatever you was doing, and I don't mind my woman working. So that's why I don't believe in those type of relationships. Because if we do separate, I don't want to be responsible for changing your life and then have to keep up with it. But if we change each other's life and we go our separate ways, we're gonna be still living. If I met you and you a millionaire, and we leave, you still leave a millionaire. You still know how to be a millionaire.
Right.
If I met you and you weren't working, and I make you a millionaire, and now I got to keep you a millionaire, that's not fair to me.
It's the same when it comes to women dealing with men who was in that position as well. It's the same.
So I said, how many women are dealing with men that make less? You won't even deal with a man that make less than you. You just said it.
No, because I prefer to deal with someone who's as equally yoked as me. I'm not choosing off of potential. I'm choosing off of achievement.
So I have to achieve more than you.
No,
and
you
then-
have to achieve as much or greater than me. I'm not choosing off of
Right.
potential.
So then that's what I'm saying. So when I leave in those situations, that's why when we go separate ways, why am I obligated to keep fulfilling something that you didn't have? Because women get here and say, I don't have to work. My man make the money. You won't have to worry about that if you say, hey, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pour into the relationship. That's
Then
what
you
I'm
shouldn't
saying.
have chose that woman.
Yeah. So you're basically saying you're not looking for a
but what I'm
low
saying is
value
what
woman.
society. So if I'm telling you, let me tell you why I had these conversations. Because everybody like, oh, same watered down conversation. When you come in as a man who didn't see it, and you only can go by what you see and what you hear and what you feel and what you know, because I haven't experienced it, right? I haven't experienced a 2-parent household. I haven't experienced a marriage that didn't end in divorce, and I haven't experienced a man paying all the bills.
Okay.
So when I say that this makes a man, and that's what they saying makes a man, and that's what I look into, I try to tell everybody, like, we got to be realistic in the world we live in. Like, Cardi B get up there as a millionaire who makes more money than her man and try to tell women, and then everybody try to bash her. She's saying, I'm going 50-50, all this stuff. I'm putting in, me and my man both putting in. And when a woman like that speak up, I'm like, man, I fuck with her. She's so real. Then everybody trying to bash her. She crazy crazy or this and that. And then, like I say, women downplay men. Y'all wonder why, oh, men so feminine because women being so masculine. I heard you say you're a boss, but then you want a man to take care of you. Bosses make their way, right?
I didn't say take care of me. I said I would like to have.
Oh, you would like
stability.
it. Okay.
Yes. No, you don't have to take.
So
care.
if I
don't ever want to feel dependent on.
If I
man.
say here's a man and I said I'm a boss and I like my woman to take care of me, I'm sassy. I'm not a
never
man.
said
I'm
that.
not this. But
No,
if you
that's
said
not
it's like
It's
understood.
men like that.
That's
I mean,
not-
yeah,
to me, it's not
100%.
sassy.
I just don't like it. That's not attractive to me.
And that's the mean you don't have to go
I
for it.
mean,
Right.
that's ambitious and going for things in life, just like me. Like she said, equally yoked.
I'm
Like,
saying, so when
don't-
I speak, I'm speaking like the man. So right, if we do a poll right now and say how many people feel like a man should pay all the bills, y'all already know what that number gonna look like if we do a poll with all women. That's what I'm saying, the man. So y'all might not feel like that. So when we having this conversation, we're speaking like why women, why most of, because if you look around, you know it. You know right now if you say, sure,
was
I'll
just
date a
ra-
man
I
that
was
make less
raised
than
like
me,
that.
you know everybody will be saying you're dumb as hell or you don't value yourself.
I mean,
And I'm not mad at a woman for wanting a man to make more. I'm not mad at it. And I feel like a man should make more. But we live in a society where it's harder to find, especially in our black
it
community,
is.
because women are making a lot more money than they ever had. And then it's harder as hell to make the money with the way they cutting jobs and doing all that. Because I asked a woman, I say, would you take a player type dude that makes $250,000 a year? Or would you take a good guy that makes $50K a year? And you... And everybody want a loyal, faithful man, but that good guy ain't got no chance because
That's
he
why I
ain't
said
putting in
marriage
that
changed.
money. It's like everything being
I don't believe in
financial.
Good guys.
I think it's because the world we live in, and I'm talking about America, not even the whole globe.
kind of changed. But I mean, you do what works for you. That's my advice to anybody out here. Don't do
That's
what
the
society
best
says.
advice.
Do what works for you. You want a man that don't do nothing? Do that. You want a man that do everything? Do that.
And that's
At the
the
end of
best
the day,
advice.
my advice to these women is get to your own bag. Make sure you are never depending on a man.
And my advice to these men is get to your own bag
Period.
and never let a woman make you feel like she should be able to depend on you.
Cool. And that's
And if we
that's a
both get in the
cool
bag, I feel like it
understanding.
lasts. But I feel like the best relationships is honestly when both people are putting in, because I feel like
Yeah.
nobody has to feel
Yes.
entitled
Yeah.
Exactly.
or obligated. Because if a man feel obligated to do it, like a woman was like, oh, well, I make money. I'm thinking like, well, what's the point of you being a millionaire if we living off my money? You being a millionaire don't mean nothing
need to
to
be
us
adding.
or our relationship. So no, you know what they say? Oh, well, when he fall off, I got his back. Well, as a man, I'm not trying to fall off. So if I
waiting
never
on you
fall
to
off, you
fall
just gotta
off.
escape, right?
That's crazy. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
why I said get
we
your
supposed to
own
be putting
money.
in, go
Y'all
out.
both should be. Like you said earlier, I want my woman to be, if I'm making 100K, I want her to make 100K. That's how I want my man to think.
Right.
Help me get there. That's what you want.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get off this topic because
Yeah, let's
I'm gonna
switch
switch
it
it up because I don't want to drown everybody out about this.
They
Hey, at the
tired.
end of the day, when it comes to that subject, get what works for you and don't let society tell you what you need to do. Know what works for you and know what you feel like you worth. If you feel like you worth a man that makes more than you, if you feel like you worth a woman that makes the same as you, if you feel like you can attract that, go for what you like. It'll be more happier and more genuine that way. Nextly, just because I got y'all here and y'all sexy as hell, I just want to know like
Thanks.
like how y'all are in the bedroom, just to let the guys just know. They probably was thinking this while they was looking. They probably was wondering like, what's your favorite position? How freaky can you get? What's the freakiest thing you'd have done? I got y'all here. We might well talk about it. I mean, y'all probably don't have OnlyFans, but y'all should have it. I think they
We
got
are
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
just
we're the
right?
same fun. We're some Virgos.
Yeah, we
Oh, y'all some
Virgos.
Virgos?
Some
We
Virgos.
Virgos.
Oh, what them Virgos
so
be like?
we don't like to talk about it. We just want you to see. You just gonna see it.
I'll talk about
But
it.
since everybody can't see, well, yeah, talk about it because everybody can't see. So for the guys who can't see, unless
will
you
say,
subscribe
like,
to our OnlyFans, we'll put the link
No,
down there at the
OnlyFans,
bottom.
babe.
We are pretty private. I'll say like we're private, and you know we're the lady in the streets and the freak in the sheets for
Yes.
sure.
For sure.
I could agree.
Dang, my mama a
100%.
Virgo. I don't even want to know. I just know the lady. But so how freaky do we get in them sheets? For you, what's the wildest thing you done?
The wildest thing I've done. I mean, of course, like threesome. This is kind of the wildest.
Like 2 guys, 1 girl, or 2 girls, 1 guy?
2 girls.
That's
Yeah,
the only one
I
you
had
did.
2
You ain't
guys.
never had a train. Yeah, okay.
No.
I heard it's
So
every
it's a
woman
train if
fantasy.
it's 2 guys.
Yeah, because like a threesome, right? I feel like it's all 3 people interacting, and on the 2 guys, they shouldn't be interacting.
But
I don't
but
think
with a
that's-
train, isn't
You
both
don't suck
guys
dick, so-
interacting?
No, they
I'm
interacting
doing
with the
that. I
girl.
wouldn't do
In a
threesome.
threesome, everybody at some point did something sexually with each other, whether it's even
Yeah.
a kiss. That's a
Oh,
threesome.
so you're saying
threesome.
everyone's involved with
Yeah,
the train. It's just
the train.
okay, I
they
get it.
taking
Okay, I get it.
they tagging at it.
Yeah,
but
got
and
it.
I heard that women won't admit it, but they kind of secretly like double penetration. Meaning if it's in the mouth and one getting hit from the back, it could be a deal though. But I'm just saying it don't have to be 2 men, but like women like to be occupied in a couple of spots at one time.
Not me.
That's what I heard. They say they won't admit it. Just like women know in the first 5 minutes. I was raised by a woman, and she tell you a woman know in the first 5 minutes of talking to you if she would fuck you. Don't mean she will fuck you, but a lot of women would be like, I gotta get to know. You know if you would fuck them by that
Right.
time. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the most I do is like a butt plug, like that. You know.
Yeah,
that,
see,
like,
that's double penetration.
I
She got
guess
something in
that's
the
a double
asshole.
penetration, right?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't. I'm not. Like,
Most women
I
won't want
two
the man because
guys,
it sounds bad, but they do like double penetration. I heard
No, I
that.
don't wanna do
That's
that.
not true. You
I
just want
think
one
that's
whole
kinda
field at one
odd.
time.
I just don't want to. Two men being, I don't know. It's just
So you don't want to like suck a dick while taking a dick?
I don't even like sucking dick, so no.
Oh,
I
yeah, that's
don't
right. You
wanna
don't
do
even like.
that.
Yeah,
I don't want to do
yeah.
that. I like being with my man and or whoever I'm dealing with, and we do what we do, and we get as freaky as we want to get. We can do what we want to do.
So, okay.
I'm not gonna elaborate on that because that's my business.
What's the wildest thing you ever done? She said hers is like threesomes,
I
right?
don't
That's the
know.
wildest thing you done?
Yeah, threesomes. I mean, yeah, threesomes. Unless we're talking like positions.
What's the craziest position you done?
I
If you,
mean-
you know what? I like this. I had put this question. I
No,
want
we
to do
talked
this.
about earlier.
I never did this, but I want y'all to create a sex position, name it, and then explain it. We're gonna end on that.
What?
Both of y'all create a sex position like that you feel would be great.
Okay.
Something that you think is least done or not done. Create it, name it, and explain it. You can't be that creative, then you're not that freaky.
I don't know. I mean, how am I gonna create something?
I mean, we all know
Everything.
from the back that's basic. We all know
I'm
normal.
right, yeah, no,
What's something
never.
that's like,
I got one, but I don't know how to name it.
okay, well,
Tell
explain
us.
it.
Just tell us.
Okay, so it's like, okay, imagine like a girl like laying, either she could be on her back or she could be like on her stomach. Either way,
I love on my stomach.
okay.
On her back or on her
and the
stomach.
guy is on top of her, but he's on his stomach toward her feet.
Oh, like a
backwards.
60, a
He's
reverse
backwards.
69, but not with head. Like,
Right.
He's backwards.
So he's backwards
Yeah.
on her,
It's just
and
like-
his feet is like toward her head. And so when he like slides in, it's just at a
You done that
different
before?
angle. Yeah.
I've never done it
ain't
and
never
seen it
tried
done.
that. I
I
ain't
don't think I
never
even
had
seen it.
no
done.
Amazing.
do a reverse couch.
So she's laying flat on her stomach.
Yeah, she can be flat on her stomach or flat on her back. Either way.
I'm probably,
They just
you
And
probably need to be
backwards.
stomach.
He's gonna be like, his feet
Laying
is
right
up
over her.
here,
Yeah.
and his head is like, at
You gonna
her
be sucking
feet.
his toes while he doing it?
Ew.
I think I did that before.
Oh,
Yeah, you
hey, we go. What we can call that?
But his
What'd you
his
say?
face, his head is like down by her
It's
feet. So when
reverse
he like
something.
slides in here,
We call that head and
it's just a whole
toes.
different position.
Not head and toe. That's actually a
toe.
good name.
Yeah, head and toe. 'Cause I know
Head
when
and
we used to, I used to sleep at my cousin's house. One person get the head, one person sleep at the foot.
Yeah,
Head and foot.
exactly.
Oh yeah, that's pretty creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
Well,
never tried that.
That's a great
different.
We just got a
Gotta
new
try
sex
it.
position to try. I'm gonna have to
I've
to
never
practice
tried
that.
Yeah, I might.
Well, after I get through taking a girl get her nails and hair done, hopefully I can try that.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's a great one.
We're gonna wrap this one up. Thank y'all for tuning in. Beauties and the Beast podcast. Body the Beast. Thank you to my lovely, beautiful guests. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. If you did, please like. If you didn't, please comment and tell me why you didn't so we can work on it. But don't be like that motherfucker. That's gotta say something if you don't have to. But please like and subscribe. I got more stuff coming. Next time I'm gonna bring some more freaks. These might come back. They freaks. These freaks might come back. We're gonna do a lot more. Be interesting.
Put some topics in the
Now,
comments.
I'm signing off. Oh, give us some topics you want us to talk about in the comments. That'll definitely help. Now I'm officially signing off.
Get a reply, no text, work a bitch out like P98s or both necks, yeah. I got so many hoes, we gon' have to do a whole check.